Hello, welcome again. We are solving some conventional questions of applied mechanics. Topic is equilibrium. Question number 50 from Engineering Services Mains 2023. The rod AB is pulled at A and it moves to the left. If the coefficient of dynamic friction for the rod at A and B is 0.4, what must the minimum of W2 be to prevent the block from tipping? When alpha is 20 degree, with this value of W2 determine minimum coefficient of static friction between the block and supporting plane needed to just prevent the block from sliding. Take W1 is equal to 100 Newton. So this is the system given. This is the rod AD and this is block having weight W2 and the rod is having weight W1. This is 200 mm, this is 200 mm, this is alpha, this is 120, this is 60 mm. Okay. So now, considering the first of all considering the equilibrium of the rod, then it is in static motion. So the forces acting on the rod is W1 weight, RB reaction at B and RA reaction at A. So taking moment out A, RB into this distance, and this distance is 120 by sine 20 because this angle is 20, this is 120. W1 into this distance. Okay, so W1 into 200 cos 20. Okay, so R becomes as 53.56 Newton. So now considering the forces on block, so as RB is reaction on rod, so RC is the reaction on block, and RB and RC will be equal. As rod tends to move in this direction, so force of friction on the rod will be in this direction, and force of friction of the on block will be in opposite direction to that of rod. So as relative velocity of block with respect to rod is in this direction, okay, so force of friction will be in this direction along this rod. So mu RC is the force of friction. Okay, and W2 is weight, and F is the force of friction between this block and supporting plane. Okay, so to avoid tipping of the block, the moment about O should be 0. Now it will be so now it is RC sin alpha, RC sin alpha is this component. Okay, sorry, RC sin alpha is this component, and mu RC cos alpha is also this component. This is positive, this is negative. So RC sin alpha minus mu RC cos alpha, and this is and movement distance is 120. You have to take moment about O. Okay, so this is clockwise, and W2 into O will also be clockwise, and F will pass through. Okay, so W2 comes out as, from this W2 putting the value of RC is equal to RB and mu is 0.4. So W2 comes out as 7.25 Newton. Okay, so now net reaction, when we consider this supporting plane and this block, so net reaction on this block is vertical component of these forces plus W2. So vertical component of these forces is RC cos alpha plus mu RC sin alpha plus W2. RC sin alpha, mu RC sin alpha, RC cos alpha plus W2. That will be the reaction. RC cos alpha, mu RC sin alpha. Okay, plus W2. Now mu is 0.4 and RC is 53.656, and W2 we have calculated 7.25. So RC comes, reaction comes out as 57.905 Newton. Okay, so now now to move this block, the applied force is this direction, mu R, and that force is mu RC cos alpha minus RC sin alpha. Okay, as force of friction is this side, so applied force is this side. Both should be equal to avoid slipping. Okay, or so it is applied force in horizontal direction mu RC cos alpha minus RC sin alpha. So that will be 1.813 Newton. Now to prevent sliding, uh, both should be equal, that is 0.031. So basic fact is that when we consider tippling, that moment about O should be 0, and when we consider sliding, the vertical component and horizontal component should be equal, and vertical component vertical reaction will be found by taking the vertical component of this. So RC, these are the applied forces, not the reaction. So RC sin alpha, sorry, cos alpha mu RC sin alpha plus W2 is vertical reaction, and mu R is your F. So F is equal to applied force, that is equal to RC sin alpha plus mu RC, so minus mu RC cos alpha. Okay, so balancing, just balancing force, we can find out coefficient of